Hey guys, David Glenn of davidglennrecording.com and theproaudiofiles.com. Today we're going to be talking about kicks and samples and why I chose in mixing the song Chosen to use Slate's Trigger 2, instead of using the very well recorded live kick. Now, this isn't how I will mix every single song. I'm not using samples on every single song. Most of the time I'm using samples to blend or, to add something. But in this case, I completely replaced it, and I'm going to tell you why. So we're going to look at the kick, but let's first go ahead and hit play. You guys can hear the drums the way that they sound. Okay, so the reason why I went with Trigger is, for the most part, the fact that, one, I was on an extremely tight time crunch for this song, so I pulled in my trusty, one of the trusty kicks that I have from That Sound. You can check out iwantthatsound.com. I rave about those all the time. But after I picked this kick, Tighty Natural, what I did is, you can come up here, you can mess with the tuning. You can see I dropped that down a little bit, but in the curves, I've got the attack, sustain, and release controls, and I absolutely love this. The ability to go in and tighten up this kick. Let's see, this is it, 06 and 07. Let's put this back to where it was originally, and let's take a listen to the kick drum, the sample. You hear the extra oomph in there and the room noise. Okay, so in the mix, okay, so it's not that bad to our ear like that. Now watch what happens whenever I come over here, and I do this a lot when I'm checking my low end. I'll take a Fab Filter Pro Q2, and I'll take a high cut, low pass, and I'll pull that band all the way down to, say, 140 or so. Sometimes I usually go a lot lower, but I'll say 135, and let's take a listen to what it's doing now. So now we can really feel and hear the low end and how that low end is sustaining. Well, whenever I referenced the Jason Mraz track mixed by Tony Maserati, produced by Joe Ciccarelli, this is The Woman I Love from his last record, Love is a 4-letter word. Just take a listen to what their low end is doing in the kick. Okay, do you feel how it's pretty tight? Before I do the, it's tight, it's punchy, it's got just the right bit of stuff, we'll call it. The kick that I'm working with sounds like this again. So it's a little bit messier, and I like that Tony's was tight, I like that it was punchy. And we're going to try to get that same sound by coming in here and simply tightening up this kick, sustain and release. So the moral of the story, look at this sustain and this release to help you tighten up your kick sounds. And when you think about it, when you hear this kick kind of be squished a little bit, when you boost low end, it's going to kind of fluff it out a little bit more. And then when you add the bass guitar and you're mixing against the bass is going to add some fullness, add some body to the low end. And for me, I prefer to have tighter kicks. If you go and you do what I taught you with the high cut, low pass filter against reference tracks, I think you're going to find that a lot of the tracks you're going to reference are going to have way tighter gated kicks than you might first think. So go reference some tracks, use this technique for tracks where you really love your natural sounds. Go ahead and sample them. Create your own trigger presets with the sounds that you love, and take advantage of the flexibility that these tools give us with being able to control the envelope, the shaping, the dynamics. So hope that helps you. Thanks again for watching. David at davidglennrecording.com, mixingacoustic.com. Links are below. And, of course, theproaudiofiles.com. And if this helped you, feel free. Share it with a friend. Post on the forums, groups, any way that you can help us out. We appreciate it. We love bringing you this free content, and that would definitely help us to keep bringing you more. So thanks again, and we'll catch you on the next one.